For you, love for movies is more than love for stand-up?
Yeah. Stand-up, just a quick background, I stumbled into stand-up. I always wanted to be a filmmaker. That was my main goal.
Got it.
When I was in 10th, 11th, I took a camcorder. I started shooting. I saw YouTube and I was like, oh, kids can shoot stuff. It's not just meant for adults. So I used to shoot stuff. I edited on my computer. I learned After Effects. I learned basics of visual effects. And then I did painting, I did photography. So it was always film. And when I got into theatre to become a better director, and when I was doing theatre, I tended to be funny. And then people said you should do more funny stuff. And then I was also doing music. And while I was doing music, in the middle, I used to crack a lot of jokes. And people were like, oh, you're very funny. I mean, your music is okay, but the jokes are better. And then when I did stand-up in an open mic, it just clicked. Like the universe clicked. And I realized this is the most effortless thing I do. It doesn't feel like work.
But in the long run, you would want to make feature films and shows and like...
I mean, that's a great question, Vaibhav. But as you've heard my spiel, it really breaks my heart when you put business into it. But you can't escape it. If I make
Sorry, I missed the whole thing.
Like if I make a movie, it has to do well.
Yeah.
Which is the inherent problem. So I want to make a film, but I also want people to watch it. But I also want it to do well. But I don't want notes. I met a director from Mumbai recently in an airport, and he was like, why don't you make films? And so Kanan and I have written scripts. We write it. And we're like, ye koi nahi banayega. And we know, because we're comedians, we have that very strong objective ki this shouldn't be here, this is too long. We know it. We know what we have to edit. But we don't want to edit. So we're like, it's banate hi nahi hai. Let's just keep it in our hearts. Maybe someday, 30 years from now, when you can AI prompt a movie.
30 se jaldi ho jayega.
Unreal Engine mein you can prompt, you make this movie and we can see it. But it's... I did a show for Amazon. It was a 7-episode series.
The first show that you did?
It's called Die Trying.
Yeah.
It was an amazing learning experience. And I just realized I'm not good at convincing business people. And that this show deserves to be made. Like, you have to faff a lot. To be like, this story has to be told.
You are saying you're not good at convincing people, but wo bana to sahi show.
I was very lucky. I had an amazing manager from OML, Ajay Nair. So he helped us sell Sketchy Behavior, which is a sketch show, Star Boys, and Die Trying. It's because of him, not because of me. So he's very good at selling. But as I was making this, I was like, I don't think I find joy in listening to somebody tell me what I should be doing. And it's not coming from an arrogant place.
No.
It's like painting something and somebody's on your shoulder and they're like, aise karo. And you're like, mujhe nahi karna hai abhi. I won't paint only. So maybe someday I'll grow out of it.